All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than HBAR itself. Shout out to the HBAR community for showing tremendous amount of love day in, day out. Cannot thank you guys enough. But yeah, without further ado, let's understand what's happening with HBAR right now. So I'm sure if you've watched my other updates throughout the day, you guys know, the broader market is down yet again over the last 24 hours. But you are seeing HBAR continuously holding up, against the broader market in green. It's up 3.3% over the course of the last 24 hours, which speaks for itself. While majority of the market is down 10%, and if you're looking at it on the weekly time frame, market is down actually 20 to even 30%. So let's take a closer look at HBAR, really understand what's happening with the price and of course what we could be expecting. But before we do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So HBAR is currently sitting at 28.26 cents, up 3.5% in USD, up 8% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap at $10.8 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about 1.8 billion. Absolutely amazing to think about. But what's really causing so much momentum within HBAR? Yes, we are seeing the market momentum really having an impact on the altcoins, especially because Bitcoin did see a flash pullback due to the rate cut that we saw yesterday. Dominance has gone up, which of course is not being the best option for altcoins right now, but you are seeing HBAR holding really strong. What is that? Like, why is that the reason? Of course, it's due to this announcement. I'm sure if you're part of the HBAR community, you know about this. So yesterday, EQT Lab, NVIDIA and Intel unveiled a verifiable commute, the first hardware-based solution to govern and audit AI workflows. You can explore the products and learn how it leverages the Hedera consensus services, HCS here. And this has brought in a lot of excitement, and as it should, right? This is not something we're talking about that is small. This is massive stuff that's happening. And I think this is just a game changer and should really show you how big companies are actually paying attention to blockchains and their tech, especially HBAR tech, as you can see for this. And it kind of explains why the price has been holding as good as it has. Of course, we cannot forget the fact that the broader market did go up pretty much after Donald Trump came and won the election. You did see a lot of coins popping off, but HBAR saw a significant rally, and maybe insiders knew about this, hence you were seeing the prices going crazy as they have. But if you're looking at the Bitcoin dominance, dominance has done exactly what we did not want to see happen. Dominance broke out of that key resistance, made its way up to 59.11%, and this happened in a snap, literally. And you are seeing that same exact resistance now playing as a support for the dominance. So you are seeing significant strength in dominance, not something that we wanted to see, but you are seeing that happen. HBAR is not reacting to that as of now because, it has a lot of momentum on its side, a lot of excitement coming from retail based off of, the NVIDIA and Intel announcement that I've just talked to you guys about. And, you're seeing even XRP holding much better than a lot of people think. And I think this is having a really positive impact. But, that does not mean that, there's not going to come a time where you do see the likes of XRP and HBAR, potentially reacting to the dominance index, the way it's rising, momentum. But if you're looking at Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin obviously made its way down to $95,600 a few hours ago. I mentioned this in my market analysis update. Even if Bitcoin were to drop down to the likes of 88,200, the 23.6 support, or potentially even the 85 to 86k range, I'm still mega bullish on the markets. I just don't personally see how this would happen now. I think we're going to close off the year, but if this were to happen, I think this puts me more bullish for the new year. So the reason why I think that is because, of course, Donald Trump is going into office on January 20th, and I think leading up to that, we're going to see the market rallying, and maybe we do see a little bit of a correction, sell the news after he comes into the office. But that's how I'm personally projecting at it. To obviously pay very close attention to Bitcoin. We have seen Bitcoin wick below to the likes of $90,000 before, and it made its way back up quite fast. So even if that were to happen, I'm not too worried. I'm looking at the bigger picture right now rather than the short term. These parts of the moves are into correlation with the traditional market. Jeremy Powell's announcement, but we need to be looking at the bigger picture as to how the price of Bitcoin is still ranging in the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. But with that said, let's take a look at what's happening with HBAR, because what HBAR is doing right now is something that not a lot of people are paying attention to. So HBAR's price right now is currently sitting in none other than, of course, the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. It still is above this key support, but what's really interesting right now, even more to me, is the fact that you are seeing dominance sitting at almost 59%, guys. You're seeing a double, digit drop for majority of the coins right now, and of course on the weekly time frame, you're seeing 20 to 30% depending on which coin you're looking at. But HBAR only down 4.3%, XRP down only 1.9%. This tells you how much momentum these projects currently have within themselves. People focus more on the smaller drops. I've been reading the comments lately. Whether it's the XRP update, whichever update it is, right now you're not seeing as much excitement. People more panicking rather than focusing on what has happened for the crypto space over the last 1 month. But yeah, HBAR of course is looking absolutely amazing. So of course when the dominance went up the way it did, and we saw Bitcoin dropping, you did see a retest down to the 25.4 cents again, but you're looking at the price reclaiming back like it never left off. So it's showing me significant strength, and I'm personally projecting the way this is showing us, the strength that it has. If Bitcoin bounces up back above $100,000 and dominance drops back down to these 56.4% mark, I'm projecting HBAR will rally and lead the way. I have very high hope in this. Of course, in order for us to hit a new yearly high, we're only about 40% away. I think this can happen really fast once Bitcoin kind of finds a ground for itself. The way HBAR is currently holding with the move that we have seen for Bitcoin, a drop of about, you could say, 11.7% since yesterday. It's not a small move by any means, and you're looking at HBAR not seeming to care. But of course, it kind of makes sense if you're looking at the news. Everything is kind of connecting. The puzzle pieces are connecting. But what an amazing time! And I think this news can really make the institutions focus. Potentially, HBAR ETF could be closer than we think, and this could make the bigger companies out there look more towards blockchain industry, and actually lean towards it and actually integrate it within their platforms, or launch things on the blockchains themselves. And I think we're going to see that happening going into the future, because we're seeing regulation coming in towards crypto. People are understanding the potential of blockchain technology, and I think once you start seeing that snowball effect really happening, you will see more of these things becoming quite common. But I'm really impressed the way HBAR is holding right now. You want to see the price go back in the 0.50, but I don't care if it's not in the 0.50. The fact that it's still above the 27 cents key support line, you don't want to be ignoring this if you're an HBAR holder. Let me know down below what you guys think. What are your personal predictions on HBAR? What excites you the most? And thank you for all your support. We'll see you later. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.